we are watching out for you this morning. There are labs across the country, including here in Colorado, that just don't have enough COVID-19 testing kits to meet the demand right now. And they are facing supply shortages for other tests that we rely on, things like strep throat and sexually transmitted diseases. News 5's RENAE Skinner is joining us live with more on what could happen if this demand is not met. Good morning, RENAE.
That's right, Bree. Good morning. Well, if the demand isn't met, health experts say that people will have to wait to get those critical tests they need and therefore prolonging their illnesses that they already have. But in the beginning of the pandemic, a lot of manufacturers shifted gears and started doing more COVID manufacturing, even diverting supplies to help combat the virus. Experts say there's now a shortage in materials needed for other tests. 47% of labs surveyed by the American Society for Microbiology are reporting shortages of testing supplies needed to detect things like strep throat, urinary tract infections, and pneumonia. Around 50% reported a shortage for tests for STIs.
Probably the biggest one was for sexually transmitted infections. So chlamydia, gonorrhea being the most common ones that we diagnose in the lab. It's a guessing game. Many times we don't know when our next shipment is coming of some of the items we're short on.
Now, those test shortages in labs were tracked with a new data collection tool, and the longer labs wait for critical supplies, the more Americans will suffer the consequences health-wise. Always watching out for you, Southern Colorado. RENAE Skinner, News 5.